Hi, Joe Ruzek, physical therapist here. I wanted to make a little video to tell you what microcurrent point stimulation is because I realize you've never heard of this, okay? Very few people have. This is a new technology and a new method for pain relief. It works better than anything I've ever seen. So I am doing my best to get the word out. I want you to know about it. I believe you need to know about it. So first of all, to explain what this is, we have to understand a little bit about what first microcurrent is. Microcurrent is extremely low levels of electrical energy. This is much lower than regular TENS or NMES, anything like that that you've probably experienced before. This is in the 400 millionths of an amp. It's minuscule. The significance of that is that's the type of current that our bodies essentially run on. That's physiologic, you might say, to our bodies. It agrees with the nervous system. It's also, microcurrent is direct current. That's another very important difference between what you think of when you think of TENS or electrical stimulation, or what you may have had before, and microcurrent. So microcurrent, very low, actually subsensory. You don't even feel it. The current itself is not really perceived. And direct current, those are key differences. So that's in a very simplified version, that's what microcurrent is. Microcurrent itself is proven to decrease pain, decrease inflammation, even improve the health of the cell, essentially, the energy production, the vitality, the way I think of it, of the cell itself. It's all proven with research. This isn't conjecture, this isn't theory, this is now proven, and we know this works. Now, then comes along a new technology called microcurrent point stimulation. So now they've figured out how to put microcurrent through strategic points in the body, trigger points, nerve points, motor points, acupuncture points is a big part there, okay? So while it is not acupuncture, it does use acupuncture points, and the device was actually developed by a neuroscientist, physician, acupuncturist. So how we do that is this simple little device. It's called the Dolphin NeuroStim. It's one of the brands of devices that do this. This device is how we apply the microcurrent to those strategic points. Now, interesting with this device is that we're not just guessing or searching for these points. What's really cool about this is that the device finds the point for us. We know long term, they've known since the 70s that acupuncture points have lowered electrical resistance right over the surface of the skin. So this little point finds that for us. It's exactly the size of an acupuncture point, 0.7 millimeters. When we turn the unit on, it makes a noise. That noise is going to help me find the point. So what we do is we search around. Say if I was looking for a point on the hand, I would search around until that pitch is high, and also till that light goes out. You can't quite see that part, but there's a light on there that also indicates to me when I'm exactly on the right point. So when we're on that point, we press the button that puts the microcurrent into that point. Each point's treated for about 20 to 30 seconds. We usually run through about 20 different points in the body. It takes no more than 12 or 15 minutes. It is very safe. It is highly effective. This is the most effective thing I've seen in almost 20 years of doing this. It's amazing. I realize you're skeptical, okay? You should be. There's a lot of things out there that are should be viewed with high degree of skepticism. A lot of things that just don't work. A lot of people just trying to take a lot of your money. Average session, my understanding around here for, say, spinal decompression, the DX9000 is in the $200 range. There's things that are similar to this that people are charging, hundreds for. So I'll be honest, we're kind of giving this away. We're giving this away at a very low price. It works unlike anything I've ever seen. But again, I understand the skepticism. This is me saying it works, and you're skeptical, and you should be. But the thing about it is there is a lot out there, and it is confusing, and I'm skeptical myself, even as a provider, even as someone who treats pain. I found out about this device from a friend of mine, a PT in Florida, who said, I found this really amazing thing. It's kind of blowing me away. I can't believe what we're doing for people with this. And I said, what is it? And he said, microcurrent point stimulation. So my brain says, wow, microcurrent. I've known what that is for years. I certified in what I call regular microcurrent about 8 years ago. So that's where we just put microcurrent through larger areas of the body. Say we might go from the neck to the hands to treat neck pain or hand pain or anywhere, shoulder pain. That works really well too, and I've been doing that for many years. But 2 years ago, when I heard this story, I said, "Wow, that's neat. It's a new way to do microcurrent. We're taking microcurrent, we're putting it through strategic points." And this PT, a friend of mine, Tim is his name. He's really blown away by this. So I said, "Okay, this is something I need to look into." So I took the class, the weekend certification course, and first part of the class, I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the presentation of the teacher, and I'm skeptical too. So again, this is how I understand why you might be skeptical. I'm sitting there, I'm like, this guy is saying, wow, this is going to fix this, it's going to fix that. They're going to notice an immediate change. It's also going to last, unlike most things that don't last. And you're going to see all these things. Just have faith and it'll work. And usually I'm pretty skeptical, as I said, and I'm kind of stubborn too. And but for something in me at that point said, Joe, just give this a chance. Just take it at face value. Do what this person's telling you to do, and see if it works. And I did it exactly as planned. I put it on about 75 to 80% of my patients the following week, and right away I'm seeing these results, unlike anything I've ever seen. Neck pain, years of neck pain that just goes away. People that come in and say, okay, I can barely move my neck, it really hurts to do that. We treat them for 12 minutes, again, just kind of hitting these points down here. All of a sudden, wow, I can move my neck. I mean, they're really surprised. They'll look at me and say, I can't believe that. I was skeptical. I can't believe it worked. Later videos, I'm going to put some demonstrations online too. But that's the story behind it. That's what it is. That's how I got into it. It's why I'm so passionate about bringing it to as many people as possible, because it is that good. And I hope this at least helps answer a few of your questions about it, maybe alleviate some of that skepticism. And I encourage you to take advantage of the offer we have to get this on you as soon as possible. So thanks for listening.